So, hello guys, welcome to our next video in the YouTube channel GIS and the Google Earth Engine. So this is the beginners playlist. We are going ahead in our next tutorial. So today we are going to create the random points inside a polygon in order to carry out the forest inventory or any soil sampling techniques. So today we are going to create random sampling points inside a polygon. So I'm uh, selecting a shapefile called Halial shapefile. It is an forest area inside our Uttar Kannada district in the Karnataka region. So it comes under the Western Ghats. So for this polygon, we'll create a random points and we will see which is the function which is used and also what are the arguments which are to be required. So now my region of interest is ready. Let's zoom into our region of interest to see where does it come. So we are using the function map.center object to region of interest and just give it a run. So here you will see this comes under the Western Ghats. So if you not comfortable with this OpenStreetMap of Google, you can go to map.set options function in order to change the base map. So here you will see uh, the type which are available for the set options for map are we'll search in the documentary. So just write set options. So here we'll see map.set options. We have four Google based maps which is available in the Google Earth Engine. So one uh, is the road map and another one is the satellite map, satellite hybrid as well as the terrain map. So you can also choose in here, so if you want, but using it as a function will make your work easy, so that every time you give a run you need not to change the base map. So just click on the run. Here you'll see our base map has changed now. So we'll also add our region of interest to layer to see how does it look. So we are using map.add layer ROI and you can rename it as Halyal. Just click on the run. So yeah, this is the forest area. So in order to have the inspect level, use the inspector column in order to know what's the zoom level. So here you will see the zoom level is 10. So simply you can come to map.center object and set the zoom level to 10. So every time you click on the run, it will be automatically zoomed into our region of interest at a zoom level of 10, and our layer is also ready. So if you want, you can only have the outer line of the boundary instead of fill up. So for this, we're going to use the function called dot style. So you need to give some arguments in order to know what are all the arguments. You again go to documentary. So it's just a simple to look at the documentary always whenever you have the confusion. So here you will see this is used our feature collection. So we have the arguments such as we need to give the feature collection for which we have to apply the style, and we can also specify the color for the outer regions and also the point size if we have any kind of a point shape file, and a point shape also we can define such as the star or the upright triangle or the down triangle or a left triangle, anything we can use. And also it has the width for the polygons outline, and we also have the fill color style properties, everything will be there. So since we are using the polygon, we will use only the outer line as well as the fill color. So here you will choose a color one. So I will choose my outer line to be black and my fill color to be transparent. So in order to have a transparent fill color, you need to use always the hexa code or the octo code for having the transparent color. So the octo code for the transparent color is we need to use 6F with the two zeros. So now you can click on the run. So you will get a beautiful outline, and you can also specify the width if you want. Yeah, here you'll see the width is 0.5, it's too much low, so I'm going for 2. Yeah, this is looking good. So inside this shapefile we are going to create the random points for it. So now we have the layer for the halal, and we need to create a random points. So now I'm creating a variable called sampling points, or you can simply give points as it is, and go to documentary again. You search for here random points. So yeah, here you are getting one function under the feature collection tab. So you read the documentary. Here we have generates points that are uniformly random in a given geometry. So the geometry may be two-dimensional like a polygon or multi-polygon, or it can be one-dimensional like a line strings, and so on, or it can have a zero dimension like a points. So what are the arguments required are the region, like the geometry inside which we have to create the sampling points, and we should also specify the number of points that we want, and default will be 1000. So usually we don't create such number of random points. We'll specify how much number of points to be generated inside our polygon, and also we need the seed. So the seed is the function or the argument which is required when you need to create the random points. Uh, so once generated, it will be the position of the points will be retained. For example, if you use the seed number 5 at once, next time you give the seed number 6, so the random point generation will be different. So if you always use the seed number, a unique number, then you will have the points at the same location anytime number of you generate. So the maximum error will leave it for the optional, because it will be usually lower only. So now let's write our function ee dot feature collection. So you can always use the control space button in order to autofill your functions. So again, you can also use the control plus space in order to fill up the arguments required. So the region of interest which we're using is the ROI, and the number of points to be generated is, let's say I need 20 point inside my polygon, and the seed I'm using is 5. So I will also make you understand how to use this seed uh, later. So now my random points are ready for the sampling, and I need to add it to layer with the help of function map.add layer. So I'm adding the sampling points and leaving the visualization for default, and you put the name as random sampling points. So give it a run. So yeah, here you will see our points have been loaded now. So those are extremely random points which we have generated the 20 points inside our polygon. So if you still want to more number of points, then you can increase the number of points. So with the use of seed, I will help you how to use the seed. So here you will see the seed number 5 we are using. So if you just change, you just have a look at where the points are. Now I'm using the seed number 10. So now you will see the change in the position of the random points. So yeah, now you can see the random points has changed its positions. So in order to retain uh, the same position of the sampling point, always make sure you use the same seed number, that is 5. And also you can use the dot style function in order to make this look better. So I'm using the color, let's say yellow, for the sampling point, and fill color, no, let it be black, and fill color will be yellow. So give it a run. Yeah, if you want, you can reduce the width to be 1. Yeah, so you can increase the size if you want with the help of function point size. So always, if you have any kind of queries, you just go to the documentary. It's a good practice, so always you go for the documentaries. So here you will see we have the point size and the point shape, which defined in terms of pixel. So we can also change the shape of the point if you want. So one is too low. So also define the point shape. Let's say I'm using a star. So 5 is too high. Let's use 3. So like this you can manipulate always, to know how you can usually apply. Yeah, so it's better to have round shape only because star is not looking good. So you can use small o in order to have the round shape. Yeah. So if you want to export this random points, you can use, it's a feature collection. So you can use a function export.table to drive, and you can fill the required arguments. So the collection which we need to export all the sampling points, and description you would like to give is samples, and the folder if you want you can specify, and it's always important to have this file format. So I'm using the CSV format. If you want you can specify for the shape files. So select as maximum vertices are all required. So just close the brackets and give it a run now. We will get a task in order to run this. So the file format you have like GeoJSON, KML, KMZ, and the shape file is also there. So it's always helpful to have the CSV file because we'll have the coordinates for the sampling points in here. So I hope you understood how to create a random sampling points inside a polygon, and how you can export it and render it with the help of .style function. So if you have any kind of queries, you can always post in the comment section, and feel free to ask any kind of queries. So thank you for watching. Thank you.